One summer day in the Anthropocene, Aquinnah tried to paddle her paddleboard out to visit some ducks on the river, but a strong wind pushed her back again and again. Why does it have to be so windy all the time? She wailed. She was very annoyed, just the way she was in the winter time. She went to her older falcon sister and asked, "Where does the wind come from?" "Please, I have a lot of homework. I don't have time to explain. There's a great wind eagle, okay? He lives on the tallest peak, and when he flaps his great wings, the wind travels throughout the world. Now, please, don't bother me. Go ask Wise Bear." Aquinnah found Wise Bear and asked, "Where is the tallest peak in New York?" Wise Bear narrowed his eyes and looked up thoughtfully. "Why do you wish to know? Are you up to something?" "Oh, no," said Aquinnah. So Wise Bear explained that Tahawas, also known as Cloud Splitter, was the highest peak in New York State. Aquinnah knew exactly what to do. Using Google Maps, she found the fastest route from New York City to Tahawas. When she reached the base of the mountain, she used her magic Snapchat filter and turned herself into a cute little bunny. So adorbs, she thought, stopping to take a selfie. Posting to Instagram and Snapchat, she headed up the hill. As she neared the summit, it became windier and windier. Her long bunny ears blew back and flattened against her head. It became hard to hop forward. Suddenly, all her fur blew off. "Oh dear," she thought, looking at herself with her camera app. Just then, Wind Eagle came into view. "Hello, Grandfather!" Aquinnah shouted over the wind. "Who calls me grandfather?" "Oh, please don't eat me. I admire you greatly, and I've come to tell you what a fine job you're doing, blowing strong wind all around the earth." "Why, thank you," he said. "I am very strong." "Oh, yes, Grandfather," said Aquinnah, "but I also came to tell you that your wind is slowing down in some areas. Perhaps you can create stronger winds from a different mountain." "That may be true," said the eagle, "but how will I get there?" "I will be happy to carry you, Grandfather." Aquinnah had brought some straps. She tied the eagle up very tightly and put her on his back. They neared one of the other peaks, and Aquinnah saw a great crack in the cliff. She let the Wind Eagle slide gently into this crevice, and he was stuck. "Hooray," she thought. "Now I can enjoy paddling." Thinking herself clever, she took a picture of the Wind Eagle stuck in the cleft of rock and posted it to Instagram. Aquinnah hopped cheerfully through the mountains. There was no wind at all. When she got off the train in New York City, though, it was hotter than hot. There was not even a wisp of breeze. Everyone in the city was sweaty and cranky. It will be better on the water, thought Aquinnah, as she hurried home to paddle. But it was so hot and still on the water that it was hard to breathe. As she paddled, the water around her paddleboard became dirty and covered with sticky-looking foam. The water began to smell bad, and fish floated to the surface, gasping for breath. Just then, Aquinnah received a text from her mother. "Where are you? Saw a pic of Wind Eagle wedged. We need the wind. We need it for rain and to clean the air and to clean the water. We can't survive without the wind. Fix this before I get home." Almost the same time, she got a message from her friend. "Oh my God, it's so hot." Then the phone rang. It was Wise Bear. "Aquinnah," he said sternly, "there is no wind whatsoever. Do you know anything about this?" Said Aquinnah. "The wind is very important," said Wise Bear. "The earth is getting too hot. We can use the wind energy for clean energy. Besides, paddling against the wind will make your muscles stronger. Free that Wind Eagle at once." "This is a mess," thought Aquinnah. "I've made a terrible mistake." She knew exactly what to do. She FaceTimed her sister Peregrine. "Please, I need your help." "Fine, but you owe me," said Peregrine, turning herself into a falcon. Together they flew to the mountains and landed next to the crevice where the Wind Eagle was wedged. "Hello, Uncle," called Aquinnah. "Who calls me Uncle?" he said. It's Aquinnah, Uncle. I came to visit, but you're upside down there, I see." "Ah, a hairless rabbit told me she would take me to a place where I could make the wind stronger, but then she dropped me into this crevice. I'm stuck here and I'm very uncomfortable." "Oh, Uncle, my sister and I will help you get out of there." So Aquinnah and her sister used all their strength, heaving together to pull Wind Eagle out. They brought him back to Tahawas and untied his wings. "Uncle," Aquinnah began, looking down at her shoes, "I know that we need the wind for the cycle of water, for clean energy, and for survival of all life. But it would be nice if sometimes the wind would blow strongly and other times it would be calm." The Wind Eagle looked knowingly at Aquinnah. "I hear what you say, granddaughter." And so it continues to be this way. Sometimes there is wind, and sometimes it is still.